Hello everybody, further to my earlier video, the Swiss are actually now finished, and just thought I'd give you a quick show of that. I've done the bases fairly minimal, done a few flowers on there. I'm thinking Swiss valleys, and I was quite pleased with them, you know, considering when I opened the box, you know, a little bit of flash and not too much though, but you know, I'm very pleased to get these plastic figures, you know, looking reasonably good. Got some nice colours on there. Nearly went crazy actually with all the different colours. I did probably do too many at one time. I agree with one or two of your comments. You know, it's usually a case of doing maybe 6 or 10 at the most. Did 48, and there were times when I was picking them up and finding you know, undercoat on different ones, and then again the same paints, getting the same paints out over and over again. You know, it's quite pleasing to get plastic figures like this anyway. As I say, I dispensed with the usual flags that I would purchase because they came with fairly well defined moulded standard bearers, and yeah, I was quite happy with some of the poses. A lot of pikemen or halberdiers, and yeah, the gunners and the crossbowmen, and standard bearers, officers, they're all in there, and quite pleased with the set as a whole. Didn't really go to town on the bases, kept the bases very plain. I usually put a lot of flock on there, like scatter material, but this time I just wanted to keep it fairly clean and fairly simple, so I stuck with just the painted green, and then a few flowers there, and you know, just a few little shrubs, and overall, you know, I'm quite okay with it. Fairly good ratio of gunners, crossbowmen, and what I took to be officer figures, and a couple of drummers there. All the colours seem to come together. There's a few of them that are quartered, you know, quartered jerkins or tabards, and you know, with my shaky hands, that wasn't, you know, my favourite bit, but overall quite pleased. Now I'm going to be turning my attention now to the Burgundians, who I would imagine will be similarly attired, and so I've got a few boxes. I've got about 60 or so of those to do, including crossbowmen, and I've got some cavalry. Horses, never a favourite of mine, so I'll be doing that next. And yeah, not a bad little set. Ultimate Ratio, if you remember that name. I believe they've recently brought out, according to Plastic Soldier Review, a set of gladiators, so they might be worth having a look at. And in the meantime, I shall sign off, and thank you all for your comments. Cheerio.